Hey everyone, and welcome to a little mini series I've decided to do, and I'm gonna call it the Spiequel. I know, right? Basically, I mean, that sounds kind of silly. It is a little bit. Basically, I'm kind of doing this off the cuff. I mentioned in another video that I may do like a family tree video or a history video for the Spiegels, because at this point, if you've seen my Monte Vista LP, it's already in Act 2, and then there's a university thing, and the series is just, you know, rich with history and just, you know, story-wise becoming pretty massive. So my solution to that is I'm going to do like this mini-series to talk about the Spiegels before they ended up in Monte Vista, and then I'll probably do some quick family tree videos of them in Monte Vista, and then when Island Paradise comes out, actually a couple characters I'm still going to be doing stuff with, and we'll address that stuff too. So I just want to make sure everybody knows the Spiegels. They're my absolute favorite family, and yeah, so basically here we are. I wanted to just give you a look at their house, where they live. They live sort of off to the side in a big city, but, you know, they like their privacy, and it's nice and calm out here. So I'm also going to do something weird because I had to pick it up. There we go. So yes, that's the pan around. You can see the big city. This is actually a custom world, which was, hang on a second, I gotta bring the UI back. There we go. This was a custom world, excuse me, created by Awesomes, and it's called St. Clair, and I think it's just fantastic. It's really involved, and there's so much. I mean, this is just one small section. It's a huge world, and over here there's, like, you know, the equestrian ranch, and then here's the center where you can go do horsey stuff, which I probably won't be doing because I'm not great with the horses. I lose my patience. What is this? See, I haven't even really explored here yet. Yeah, there's a little farmstead here, but the Spiegels, they are independently wealthy, and they decided that they wanted privacy so much they just bought out this whole section of land, and there's someone living here, and these people here take care of all of the grounds work and things like that, so that the Spiegels don't have to take care of their yard and whatnot. And yeah, they're just exceptionally wealthy. This is sort of the suburban section of town, and there are lots of nice parks and watering holes and things like that. Now, I actually haven't really played this world much, so my game is probably going to lag a little bit until it, like, you know, brings up a cache of everything. This is great down here. Oh my god, I love this. Okay, and now that you can actually swim through the world, it's going to be interesting, because I almost wonder if we could swim across this from beach to beach like we did in Monte Vista. That could be something that Hugh does. Anyway, I'm rambling. What's new? There's a cool bar up here, and a gypsy wagon. As you can see, lots of stuff is repeating. Like, there are bookstores on this side of the river and over here. But, sorry, hiccups again. But what's nice is that, you know, they're not going to have to drive too far to get to any one thing. There are a few schools, and they will go to the nearest one, which is right over here. And, yeah, I'm not sure. I think it'll be cool here. And what else is there? Yeah, there isn't much up in here, but come down into the main city area. There are all the clubs, and, you know, oh, there's a laundromat. Oh, that's so cute. I never go to the laundromats. Maybe we'll have to stop there. Yeah, there are clubs and parks and things like that. And this world is, like I said, custom built by Awesomes. It's, well, I'm not going to say, yeah, for lack of a better term, it's awesome. It's beautiful. And I mean awesome in the original sense of the word. Like, it strikes me with awe. I see these worlds, and I love building. I get frustrated with it, but I love it. And I just don't have the patience or the know-how or the skill to pull off things like this. So it is just mind-boggling and beautiful and fantastic, and I love it. So I'm really excited to do some stuff here. The way it's going to work is I'm probably not going to turn aging on. Aging is off, because the point of this is to tell the story of the Spiegels. And obviously, you know, sim time flows differently. They live their lives more quickly. But for this, we will, we'll sort of build up to it. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about it. Maybe I'll turn aging on. Maybe I'll age them up at a specific time. Obviously, I'm going to be using cheats and things like that to actually tell you the story I want to tell you in the scope of what I'm trying to tell you. So, there you go. And you can hear my voice is quite gruff right now. Excuse me. Now, you may be noticing, obviously, we have Hugh right here, Harry, and, Hannah, whom you're accustomed to. Hannah is right now a little toddler, and she's in her very special playpen. Now, okay, this house is huge, so it takes a little time for all the textures to load up, so bear with me, I apologize. And, yeah, you have Harold and Helen, the parents that you only got to see Harold later on, but there you go. Oh, Helen's out here, I think. Yeah, she's going to fish. She's a scientist, and she is going to analyze the water. She wants to catch some fish. They have a very nice pond out here. And she's going to do some work on that down in her little laboratory. It's not much yet. This house was recently built. So, you know, it's not a place where they've lived forever, and it's really, really big, and they wanted this house. It was very important to them to have a place that was private and off to the edge of society, so that's where they built their house. Little Harry is currently, yeah, he's playing synesthesia, I believe. Yes, he's playing synesthesia. And here is a sim you're not familiar with. This, in fact, is Helia. Now, you might be thinking, okay, Helia is in the other series, and she's an alien. What the Spiegels don't talk about is that they had a sister. Well, the adult Spiegels, obviously, they had a second daughter. She is Harry's twin. And Harry and Hugh and Hannah, they don't talk about this. Evelina doesn't even know, because Harold didn't bring it up while they were there. They just flat out refused to talk about it. Their sister here, Helia, she was a very talented, very smart kid, athletic, lots of fun, and she was one of the youngest competitive divers in St. Clair history. Like, she was in junior varsity, and obviously she's not old enough yet. She's like 12 years old. And they basically, she was advanced in school, advanced ahead, and they asked that she be able to compete, and she did. Her parents signed the waiver. She wanted them to. And unfortunately, well, you know, she dies. I'm going to tell you right now, she dies. So that's why she's not in the later series, and we're going to take the time to get to know her. I'm thinking, yeah, that's what we're going to do. So I don't know how long this series is going to go. If you guys like it, you know, you can let me know by clicking the like button and whatnot, you know, whatever you got to do, let me know in the comments. But, yeah, I think it'll be nice to get to see the family, and then maybe we can do the same thing for Aurora Skies and things like that. I'm not sure. It depends on how this goes. And I will be doing my other series. This isn't putting an end to Monte Vista or any of those. So, I guess really quickly, this house is massive. So my thoughts is that I will just give you a tour. In this first video, I'm going to, you know, I'll give you a tour, and then we'll do some gameplay. We definitely will, because I don't want it to just be the tour. But as you can see, this is the front of their house, and they do have a tiki mailbox, because I built this in Sunlit Tides. I know I can change it, but I just haven't felt like it, so whatever. Okay, it's cool. Here is their greenhouse out here. They have a Zen garden, and they have a place where they can practice their board breaking and their kicks. They have a pool. They have a complete outdoor kitchen, and they have, well, obviously you can golf out here. There is a sun area and a dance floor in case they want to throw parties, which they love to do. Whoops. The camera bounces a little bit because this house is so big. I apologize. This is the hot tub grotto, which Harold particularly enjoys. Harold's a bit of a ladies' man. And then, yeah, see, textures take a little while to load sometimes. Then there is the play area for the children. And if they used to have pets, they brought all the stuff they had for their pets, but they don't have them now. They rehomed them for the purposes of moving, and yeah, it's possible they'll get other pets, but probably not. This is, in fact, Harold's car. And come on, this is Helen's car. Go down and down. There we go. This is Helen's lab. You know, it's going to be sort of like a wine cellar / lab. She's not decided yet, but this is a place where she will be working. So there you have it. Let's see. The front has this water feature, etc. These are all planter boxes out here. Let's go up a floor. Okay, this is the first floor. Here we have an entryway. I went insane and I painted the ceilings too. I'm bananas. Okay, so yeah, here we have an entryway. I'll actually put these up. Okay. Entryway. Here is their outdoor patio. Those little lights you can see actually when everything is yeah, like that. You can actually see it through. And they look really cool at night. They have some climbing ivy. Yeah, this is their outdoor seating area. They've got a little bar. And they have an easel, etc. And let's see. I'll show you inside the greenhouse. I haven't done a house tour in so long that I'm totally messing this up. But okay, whatever. So yes, this is their greenhouse setup. Helen is a gardener. She loves gardening. She also just likes to hang out in here. The windows are open. Obviously, it's warm. She actually kind of likes the heat. And so she sits in here and reads, and her piano is in here. And, you know, they do what they gotta do. And there's even like a wall speaker so she can listen to music and whatnot. And a station where she can identify her plants. There's a fire pit, I forgot to say. Alright, so once you go through the foyer, you go through this hallway, which leads you out to the patio. But then you can also go back into the steam room, where they have their sauna and their first massage table. They have a couple. Then you have the downstairs bathroom, which corresponds with this bedroom, which currently is Harry's. The designer sort of misunderstood what they wanted for Harry's room, but he's okay with it for now. Oh wait, actually, you know what? This isn't his. I'm totally wrong. I'll show you his later. See, I had made these decisions, so scratch that. My bad. This room is going to be Hannah's when she ages up. That's what I was thinking. That leads out. Okay. So if you were to go left from the foyer, so through here, and go through this one door, you would get to the music room. And this is where they can just hang out and relax, maybe read a little bit. They have all their instruments. The family likes to play music together. They're not very good, but they like to. And then you have the pool table and the hallway out here. If you were to take a full left, this leads you down the hallway. They have some sculpture, some artwork, things like that. You can play chess. I have to fix this chess table because I know it's messed up. I gotta change the way it's... hang on. Let's see. Because it's not totally locked together. Let's see. I know I did this somehow. Let's just move it back for now. That's fine for now. We'll fix it later. I will replace those chairs. But you don't want to see me do that, and I don't want to do it in the video. This is going to take long enough to go through anyway. This house is massive. Okay, so you have some mid-hallway architecture, really. It's just to create visual interest. I have a thing about like long lengths of hallways. I love big, breezy hallways. I don't like big expanse of hallways where there's nothing. It's weird to me. It feels unnatural. So here's another reading area. and all of this is connected. You can get from, you know, in there through here. And then this is the walker that little Hannah learned to walk on. There's a computer in the hallway, which is the one that that Helen and Harold prefer that the younger children use, but they all have their own computers. They're independent, and you know, their parents have to trust them. So this is an eating area. If it doesn't look truly functional, it's kind of not. Sims can sit in here and actually eat, but I just like how it looks as a breakfast nook, and I like how the chair looks there. So what are you gonna do? And here's their laundry space. It's like a mud room. I'm probably gonna put a shower in there, actually. This is their kitchen. It's actually on the compact side, but you know, the only one who really cooks is Helen, and Harry sort of likes cooking, but not much yet. Later on that changes. This is their obviously their storage area, and I even put, oh man, I'm crazy, I even put all these glasses and things like that. This house, actually, I built as a gift for Betsy's 5 Avengers, and she did use it in one of her LPs, but she's not doing that LP anymore, and I asked her, and she's totally cool with my using it for the purposes of this, because nothing says extraordinarily and just unabashedly rich like this house. This house is the most expensive house I have built in The Sims 3. Alright, so this is their gaming room, obviously. And they have their TV up on the wall. They've got the virtual glasses and the game systems and stereos and all that stuff. They've even got a claw machine. Yeah, I showed you this is actually going to be Hannah's room when she ages up. They prepped, but right now she does have a nursery. If you go up to the second floor, this hallway here has a nice seating area. It has the wind chimes so you can hear them ringing, and in fact I put it near an open window because I'm insane with details like that. And if you go out here, it is the upper walkway. Well, it's a more of a seating area, and they can play chess. There's an umbrella, obviously, another seating area, and then they can watch for stars, etc. Any of that. Go down this hallway. This first room here is actually the nursery. So this is where little Hannah sleeps, and this is, like, they put all the toys in here essentially because they figured that the two kids could play with their little sister, and then if they wanted, they have some toys elsewhere in the house, but it just seemed easiest to do it this way. Near the nursery, if you go straight through the nursery, you get to, well, firstly you get to the master bath. And the master bath actually connects outside, so you can get out there, but all these doors are locked from other people. And yeah, this is the master bedroom where Harold and Helen sleep. There's actually a little massage area up here. And they've got their artwork from their travels, etc. You know, I keep saying etc. Oh, well, it is. It's all etc. What you know, there's really nothing else. It's miscellaneous stuff. All these little tidbit details that I get obsessed over because I'm crazy. All right. So this is the bedroom of Hugh. If you remember correctly, he does really like blue. He likes blues and grays and olive greens, but he doesn't develop the olive green thing until a little later in his life. And this, yeah, it's basically a setup. He's got his school binders, things like that. Here's his gaming personal area. And he has his own bathroom. And this is kind of like the start of the olive green thing. He's got this patterned wallpaper. And this light, that light's from Showtime. I completely forgot that it existed, but I like it here in this room. He's got an outdoor shower. He is not shy. He just figures, well, you know, if anybody's walking into the bathroom, then they deserve to see my bits. And then there's the door going into that bathroom too. The house is so large, I wanted as many ways through the house as possible. That's usually how I do it. So if you were to continue going through that hallway, this would get you to Miss Helia's room. And if you've noticed already that she has sort of similar tastes to the Helia, like color-wise, in the other, like the Monte Vista LP, I actually sort of did that deliberately because I think that Hugh sees echoes of his younger sister in Helia, and that's really precious to him. So, you know, I went ahead with that. This is her seating area, and she's got a TV, obviously. Bookshelves, her chemistry station. She's very intelligent, science-minded, highly athletic. She likes traditionally girly clothes, but not in, like, you know, as an obsession or anything like that. You know, quote unquote girly. She likes, you know, frilly dresses and whatnot, but she's also a bit of a tomboy. She's, you know, kind of just free from being identified in any sort of circle or anything like that. So I think I'm going to have to move this bathtub. This might be... Actually, no, I think the bathtub's okay. I was going to say this might be the version I didn't fix yet. So she's got her own bathroom. And, yeah, she's just decided to go with, like, a beige and gold thing. I don't know. Like I said, when I built this house, it was actually with Betsy's 5 Avengers in mind. So a lot of the stuff I did with her in mind. But I love this house. I'm very, very fond of it. So if you go up to the third and final floor, I know this house is huge. You have this hallway here. It doesn't really lead anywhere. But then you have their home gym with the big TV. And, let's see. We're going to be going into, here it is. This is Harry's bathroom. It's got this sort of, I don't know. This wall tile reminds me of data. Like, I don't know, just like pixels or when you're too close to a TV. I don't know. It just reminds me of that, and I like it. So I'm weird. But it's got a bathtub, and there are showers throughout the house, so I can have the Sims use showers and things otherwise. This is Harry's bedroom, and it's not exactly what they asked for him, but he does, you know, he likes to read, he likes to be comfortable, and he actually kind of likes the whole small claustrophobic feel of this room, so he's cool with that. Right here we have the art room. Well, it's like the rec room, but there's a sculpting station. Obviously there is an inventing table, and because there's an inventing table and you can often set yourself on fire, also with the sculpting machine, I put an outdoor shower in here because I'm not a dummy and I've had Sims die. So I was a dummy then. I'm not a dummy about it now, so I fixed it. And yeah, there are more telescopes, another, jeez, my brain, another easel, and then a drawing board, and then this, I think, yeah, this is just art. It's like a little cooler, but I like it a lot. And that is their house. That's the house. Big house. So, sorry that took a while. But now you've gotten to see everything. Oh, I better put the walls cut away. So, a few things you should know. Aw, Hannah just learned how to talk. Yay! Yay. Okay. So they're gonna pillow fight. Let's see. Let's see if they can manage this. I love the platforms, but Sims sometimes get confused. They're really dumb about it. Can we do this? He's trapped forevermore. Yeah, why don't you go... Oops. Why don't you go jump on trampoline? He's gonna go swim. Don't go swim in the front. They keep doing that. They keep going to swim in the front water feature. It's so annoying. There we go. She's, as you see, she's very athletic. Really, really good on the, yeah, really good on the trampoline. Why don't you go in here? Oh, I didn't show you the dining room. Alright, come on in here. I want you to do something. Sign up for an after-school class. Actually, enroll in school. We're going to have them do that. This is the dining room. I forgot to say. They have their wine rack and a stereo. And then they have the little desk area and a seating area back here. And there you go. That is the entire house. Now I remembered. She's raising her fishing skill. What's that? Oh, it's a falcon. Okay, I want him... Okay, so their goal for Hugh was for him to go into business. And they had some connections in town, so we're going to have him, we'll assume that they put him in entrepreneur training. Want to learn some business savvy, or perhaps interested in a future in the political scene? You should enroll in entrepreneur training and take it to the next level. So we're going to take that. Let's see, can she actually... I want her to befriend the falcon. I want a falcon. So we'll have her watch it, and then befriend it. I'm going to have him... he met the school mascot while she was here. You didn't hit the ball. There you go. Yeah, he met the school mascot while she was here, and didn't actually end up... Yes. He's going to send a love letter to Alicia Humble, because that's who he met. And his first thought was, wow, I don't know you, and you're kind of sexy. So he's writing a love letter to her. Now you need to understand that Harold and Helen have a very special relationship where they feel okay. Hang on a second. He wants to visit the Arboretum. Why don't you go play fairy games? Have fun. Yeah, they feel comfortable just living together and having their marriage and being there for each other and loving each other, but also being polyamorous and sleeping with other people and all of that. So they're comfortable with that. So hopefully the game allows for what I'm trying to do. Okay, sending a love letter to the beautiful Alicia. He's writing it through the computer. Okay. However you gotta do it. He's here watching. Why don't you go... I have a thought. Why don't you go out and play some chess? Play chess with Helia. Play with your sister. Okay. Let's see if she's actually successful in befriending this falcon. Okay. What's Harold doing? Oh, he's playing a sports game. I would like for him... He wants to mind meld with somebody. I would like for him to... When does he work? He works in 14 hours. He's in a great mood. So I would like very much for him to, let's see. Why don't you go to the Spot Cafe and Club? Hopefully Harry makes it and doesn't get brought back by the police. He's always been a little bit of a troublemaker, though. And he's kind of a snob, because he's always known extreme wealth. This house is new, but they've lived in very nice places prior to this. What are you doing? Oh, she did befriend the falcon. Okay, I want you to choose bait. Use basil seed. There we go. They are currently playing chess. She's fine. She's in her playpen. Actually, let's go back though and tell her to play with the abacus, because that'll raise up her logic skill. If you're not familiar with these toddler items, they're great. Actually, play with mirror, because that will increase her charisma, which is otherwise impossible to do at this age. Let's go see what's up at the club. Now, I haven't been here. This is a new building for me. So it's loading up the textures for the very first time. What is this? The Rainbow Connection. What is that? it like a restaurant? Oh, it's like a little coffee shop. That's cool. Okay. See, I'm just gonna be like perpetually impressed by all of the stuff in this place. Okay. So essentially what he wants is to... Why don't you buy some food? Is buy and buy food different? Like, are they offering something other than, Oh, she's a fairy. Are they offering something other than just the standard food or what? I'm not sure. Okay, well, let's get him... He's not really hungry. Let's get him a cold one. He can enjoy. He's gonna sit outside under the sun. It's okay that she's fishing without bait. I'm comfortable with this for now. She's just building up her skill. I have to get all of the multi-tabs. I haven't done that yet. Dude, it doesn't take that long to drink a beer. I guess he's just really nursing it. He likes it. He likes to savor his beer. But it doesn't look like a very good beer. Who's that? Let's see. Is this the same interaction? No. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the same stuff. This is like snacks and whatnot. Okay, so he's stuffed. Oh well, you're fine. Who is this? Hello. Okay, so there's obviously some sort of, music source. Let's take a look upstairs. Oh, hello. Okay. Yes. I don't know why I'm saying hello like that, but it's happening. So what are you going to do? This is a nice little club. He can learn to DJ. You can go up here and buy a drink. Maybe I'll have him learn the mixology skill. But while he's here, there's a lovely lady who requires your attention. So I would like you to give yourself a friendly introduction and then dance together. I think if I queue up the action, they'll be able to do it. Did she get bitten? Oh, from the wild animal. I wonder if she wasn't able to catch it then. I guess not. Oh well. Okay, Harry's... Yeah, you better go home. His curfew is in an hour. These two are currently getting along. It'd be nice if you could woohoo in bathroom stalls. Like, I know that sounds gross, but people do it. But it'd be cool if, like, when you had your sim out on the town, you could have them woohoo in a bathroom stall. Oh wow, she's busting it. She's dancing. Looks cool. Corey Teague. Friendly. Let's see. Ask about age. Friendly. Get to know. He needs to get home in time to sleep. But for work. But he's not the kind of guy who just goes home and behaves and sleeps. It's not his thing. Okay, now these little ones need to take care of themselves before school. It's like 10. He needs to work on his writing and such, but he can't do that right now. I want him to cook for he and his siblings. Let's see, serve dinner, mac and cheese, and then I want you to... Yeah, they'll be okay. He's heading home. Okay. They'll be alright. When does she work? She works in 11 hours. But that's fine. I want Hugh to learn how to cook. He knows how to cook a little bit. She's currently playing with Mirror still. And her mood just stays perfect while she's in... I mean, that's what's so cool about those items that came with the Aurora Skies. Her mood just stays absolutely immaculate. Is she in the bathroom? I know she came up here. Oh, this is cool. Is this like a dancing cage? I don't know. Oh, she is. She's in the bathroom. Step out of the bathroom, please. Here he comes. This is a neat little club. I like it. Oh, my nose itches. Hitting on her in the bathroom. Making it count. Compliment dancing. Special. None of his special ones are suitable for this. Romantic compliment appearance. He's just gonna go for it. Flirt. Now I want to see if the heat of the moment kiss works because he's got Master of Seduction. So I don't actually know. She's 3 days older than him. Oh. There we go. Now we can hear their voices. I just don't want there to be, like, I can hear their voices. I don't want there to be an echo because that would suck. Because that's what, it always shows up. Always shows up with an echo. Alright. Oh, hello. Adriana Israel. Wearing a parking cone and a Kiss t-shirt and some jeans. What's on her feet? Pretty sandals. Oh, well, you know, what are you going to do? 30 years. I have to sneeze. Excuse me, I apologize. Alright, so let's just check on them really quickly. I paused the game. It takes... I get overwhelmed easily sometimes if there's too much going on, so I know a number of people don't pause the game. I do, unfortunately. Okay, that's terrible. Hugh, your mother needs to come in and do something. Why don't you make some grilled salmon? We're gonna still work on your cooking, Hugh, but you're not feeding your siblings that. You're just not. And while you're down here, I want you to use the toilet. And then after you eat, you can go upstairs. What's he doing? Preside over royal court. What's she doing? She's going to dive some more because she loves to. Is she doing? She's still working with the mirror. Okay, she's... Oh, I told you not to cook. Okay. Corey thinks Harold is creepy. Uh-oh, did he get denied? See, now it's weird to me that that doesn't work. So, okay. Friendly, he's going to apologize. Ask about her day. Give flowers. Give her the red flowers. You got the money. Romantic. Compliment personality. Romantic. Flirtatious joke. I wonder if that just probably, from what I can tell, it probably just doesn't count for the heat of the moment kiss, which I suppose is fair enough. You could just use it to go around and mac on anybody at a low level, which is probably kind of crappy. So we won't do that. We should totally buy this property. I feel like, you know, back then, they were definitely more, they were just ambitious people. And it was just better to buy the places in town and make more money that way. But we'll have to shop around, see what places we want to get. Okay, she doesn't seem to be into that. Ask about career. Romantic. Compliment personality. We got it. She is being difficult. Obviously, she doesn't owe him anything, but... Consignment specialist. Okay, compliment personality. Romantic. Compliment appearance. Is this not working? Flirt. We're still working on this. Romantic, give flowers. Give her purple flowers. She likes them. You went and took a steam. I'm actually going to pause this really quickly. We'll go check up. And this isn't all it's going to be. It's not going to be them cheating on each other. I actually don't like having my Sims like cheat on each other all the time and that, but okay, so he needs to eat. Where's that mac and cheese that your mother made? Oh, the salmon, yeah. Okay, so call household to meal. She's not hungry, so I'm actually going to tell her not to do that. But why don't you pick up Hannah and you can put her in her crib. They're going to get food and then they'll get set for bed. And Harold is really just disappointed that he's having a hard time working on Miss Corey. Romantic. Let's just see if we can go for a hug. Okay, there we go. Romantic. Flirtatious joke. Romantic. He just figures new house, new people. Why not just go for it? Okay, heat of the moment kiss. Let's see if we can do this. There we go. Now, if only there were a place for them to go woohoo. He's gonna have to invite her elsewhere. Harold has a naughty reputation. What does he care? What on earth does he care? So let's form group. When does he work tomorrow? 7 hours. Oh boy. Let's see. Let's see. Let me see. Does this pool have showers? I haven't been here to check this out yet. It's a nice one. Look at that. That's cool. Have not checked it out yet. Let's see. Usually there are showers. Are they male, female only? They are not. So, he's asking to form a group. Let's hope it works. Form group. Is it working? I got a little tiny bit of lag. I'm going to pause it for a second. And actually, I'm going to do this. I hate to do it, but okay, so recently I installed this town and a couple other towns. They're really, really nice. They're well made. My game, sometimes when I install towns, my game just freaks out a tiny bit. So, to address this, I am just going to save. So I hate to do it on screen. Sorry. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm stretching. You should all just take a moment to stretch. Stretch everything out. It's good for you. Come on. I have so much saved data. But this pool looks really cool. And I think that that looks like a hot tub. So we can woohoo in the hot tub. I think that'd be nice. We'll just have to search around town for good places to do nefarious things. We'll get the kids ready for school. Get little Hannah off to bed. Okay, so my game did crash completely, but it managed to keep the save. Like, the save is intact, so we are back on track. I got them grouped up, and they are currently over here at the pool, and they're in a hot tub skinny dipping, and then Harold is going to ask our lovely Corey Teague to woohoo with him. Come on. Is she going to get out? Or is he going to get back in? She appears to be getting out. And it's like, at one point I had the decensor mod, because the pixelation seemed weird to me. And every once in a while I get afraid that the pixelation is going to disappear. Okay, let's see. The rest of the family, they're all sleeping. The children are in bed. They're going to have to get up for school soon, but they're fine. She's in her crib. She's not tired, but we'll hire a babysitter. We'll bring in somebody to take care of her during the day. Okay, they're gonna get in the hot tub, so go ahead. Okay, so they can skinny dip, but that's not what you do when you're actually gonna woohoo. You leave your suits on, because that makes it easier. Okay, that's some hot talk right there. Talk about politics. Cuddle. Gotta build up to it. Yeah, well, that's cuddle. Okay. And now they're going to risky woohoo, which has a 10% chance of getting her pregnant. Because they were irresponsible. I didn't hear any chimes, but I don't know if it counts for risky. So we'll have to see, because Harold has a habit of fathering children just wherever. Now he needs to go home. It's like, that was nice, but yeah. She works in 3 hours. When does he have school? He has school in 4 hours. He starts school a little bit later than the other kids. Hopefully they're not really hungry. They can eat at school, which is nice. He's going to be getting up. I would like you to take a bath when you get up, because otherwise you don't really need to do anything. Take a bath. She bathed last night, so she's fine. She's not really that hungry, like I said, so she can actually... Why don't you just read? Read logic book. She'll like that. Yep, read a book about logic. He wants to be best friends with Helen, possibly. Okay, so we should... Let me think about it. We should call a babysitter. Call for services. Call for services. Yeah, you need a babysitter to come take care of your child. You can't just leave her alone. Why don't you go in and actually... I built this house and I'm still having trouble getting my bearings. That's how awesome I am. Okay, so I'd like you to snuggle. She's fine otherwise. She doesn't really need to take a shower or anything. Attack with the claw. And feet on floor. She's probably hungry. And then she's got to go to work. You should have slept. He's really tired. But nothing you can do. He's got to go to work in 2 hours. You can come up here and nap if you want to go late to work. You can come up here and take a little nap, but you're going to be late. I should have him leave the date. He's just now waking up. He's going for the school bus. She's going... Oops, stop reading. She's going for the school bus. She's pretty tired. Now she's currently playing with her imaginary friend doll. That's fine. And we're going to have to potty train her later in the day. Oh, okay. The babysitter will feed her. This house is big, so they might be late. Oh, his hair is long for... Oops, because the original Sim had long hair. His hair is long for his work outfit. I'll have to change that. He can take a tiny bit of a nap, though. He's an organ donor. See, they're only level 1 here because when they moved, they sort of, had to start at the bottom of the rung. There weren't a lot of high-level positions, and it was just, I don't know, because of their money and their prestige, it's kind of remarkable, so I don't even know what's up with that, but maybe we'll figure it out. I know, you're getting a negative moodlet. Go ahead, go to work. You need to meet medical personnel. You are going to meet fellow scientists. You are going to focus on writing. He's on his way to school. She's going to work hard. She's pretty tired, but she can come home and take a nap. I'm assuming a babysitter's here. A babysitter who left her outside. Apparently. Excellent. A babysitter who's gonna get a punch. Come here. Go inside. If it starts raining or anything, you're gonna get wet, and then you're gonna get a negative moodlet. Look at her walking outside, bare feet. Where's this damn babysitter? Oh, is this bad? No, it's still good quality. I'm putting it away. I don't care. I don't want to lose expensive food. Wasting food is bad. It sucks. Okay, so she's inside. She has her toy. If you put her outside again, I'm going to hit you. Billy. Billy Rogers, if that is your real name. He's going to golf. Well, if you wanted to golf, why did you put the child on the golf thing? Ah, it's a wonder. Okay. Is he building any writing skill? I don't think he has it yet. So hopefully it's working, but maybe not. I don't know, effort. You need to work hard as well. Actually, I don't know. He seems like the kind of kid that would talk to his friends. He's a personable kid. Now we're going to get rid of this arboretum thing because it didn't work. But we will get them a stand. Why don't you feed the baby? You picked up. Are you going to feed her? Is what you're about to do, does it involve actually feeding her? She gets out at 2:30. He's out at 3. He's tired. Okay, he's out at 2. So somebody will... Is her allowed to work? Go to work. Watch TV in ready room. I like that the babysitter's actually putting her in here. You can just ignore him, ignore that he exists. Play with the mirror. Now, this is still a small town. Wow, that's an angry sounding buzzer. This is not a great part of town. She is a brave woman, though. Her traits are actually, because you didn't really know Helen. Wash dishes in your inventory. Okay. So she's ambitious, she's a workaholic, she's a computer whiz, she's charismatic, brave, and a genius. And she's a lab tech. But they're working towards being better at all of this stuff. She earned honorary degrees. I may take her to university at some point to get her the better grades, but I really don't want to. So she's got a degree in business, a degree in technology, a degree in science and medicine, and a degree in communications. She's a smart cookie, and she's worked very, very hard. He's so tired. Dude, you were up all night making with some chick you met at the club. She's very nice, lovely girl, probably doesn't know you're married. And you guys were out late, and you ended up being exhausted. That's on you. I'm kind of curious about all these buildings, because they're cool. They're really, really neat. Attend free game at the stadium, that's fine. Excuse me. Okay, her bladder and stuff sucks. We're gonna have to teach her to use the potty chair. So, yeah. I think, actually, this video's gone on for a while. I'm pretty certain. But, yeah, I'd like to know what you all think, how you feel about continuing on. Whoa, my thing just spun around. Whose car is that? Clean bug cage at school. Let's see, whose car is this? I don't know who that belongs to. Oh, it must be the babysitter's. Wow, he's got a nice car. Yeah, so if you want to continue on with this, we can get to know the Spiegels a little bit more. And sort of follow this through. See where it goes. So let me know. Oh, wow, what's this? Well, that's back here. Ah. This is like, it's like a science-themed... Ah. That's cool. Is this the lot? Is this like the acting lot? I don't think I've ever... Yes, where you do the film career. I don't think I've ever really taken a good look at it. That's cool. Okay, I'm just being such a dork right now. Oh well. So, there you go. I'm gonna call it an end to this part. And please, let me know how you feel about getting to know the Spiegels a little bit more. There, of course, will be more Monte Vista. There will be more Aurora Skies. I've got my Four Immortal Sisters challenge going, and we will also be doing some Island Paradise stuff. I'm going to have a Dragon Valley LP. It's actually going to be quite a lot of plates spinning for me. Other people can probably handle this one. I'm not great about it, but I want to. And we'll just have to see how it goes. So, really, yeah, just let me know how you feel, how you think about it. And I will see you next time. Bye.